Hello and welcome back to Universe Sandbox 2. So today what we're going to be doing is a little bit different. Instead of messing around with planets in Universe Sandbox 2, we are going to be messing around with something that is, well, it's more of a object. We're going to turn a basketball into a planet, and we're going to see how challenging this is. It's probably going to take a while, but, it was requested. So let's do this. And so we're going to start by plopping down our starting basketball. And let's get to work. So, in order for this to work properly, we're going to have to throw down... Well, I guess we have to find something smaller or equal to it, so we'll just do a bunch of other basketballs to start. And here we go, the beginning of a new planet, made 100%, well not 100% out of basketballs. We're going to add some other stuff to it, but it is going to be a giant basketball. Hashtag ball is life, am I right? Yeah, basketball planet. So we'll come up with a good name for it, something a little bit more original. So, if we go here, okay, so, it's growing. That's good. Always good to have the thing you want to become the size of the planet to be growing. How big do we actually need it to be, though? We are currently at 86 kilograms. That is heavy. This is going to be very challenging to hold. Oh, it's almost bigger than a police box. We can start feeding it police boxes soon. Let's just continue giving it some more basketballs. And eventually we will hit our goal. And I think once we hit 200 kilograms of basketballs, we will be good. And we are very close to that goal. Now I'm gonna try to click the mouse as fast as possible. Oh shoot, I can go really fast, but my hand falls off of the mouse when I click it that fast. And the mouse just goes crazy. Okay, we're over 200 kilograms. Now let's try the police box. Still bigger. Shoot. Is there anything else we can feed to it? Jack-o'-lanterns are 8 kilograms. How much is the basketball? Oh, 600 grams. Okay, we should definitely be using pumpkins. Here we go. So these pumpkins are doing exactly what we need. And by spamming them without any regrets, we are now creating a pumpkin basketball pie. Because that doesn't sound absolutely disgusting. Okay, so I think that's enough of that. My arm hurts now. Oh, we're so close. No, why you have to do this? Okay, so we just have to do a little bit more. We're going to have to go. Is there a difference of mass between these? No. Okay, so I'm going to hold my mouse with one hand and click with the other one. So this is going to be pretty fast, actually, going like this. This is exercise, even if it doesn't seem like it. Clicking this fast actually tears out your arm a little bit. Please be enough. Oh, we're so close. How much mass does this have? 530 kilograms. Oh, we're way higher in mass. We just have a density way too big. Oh, not too big, too high. Actually, we can modify that. If we go to this, oh no! We didn't want to do that. That was not right. We want to go to density and turn this down. That'll just expand the basketball a little bit. And that'll allow us to plop a police box into it. And here we go, stage 2. Slightly larger objects. Whoa, much. Oh shoot, it's going to be eaten by that police box now. And that one too. That one will eat it. We gotta be careful. We cannot destroy the basketball. That's the one goal here. Do not kill basketball. Okay, so let's just feed it some more police boxes. Not any show I've ever heard of has police boxes like that. Okay, so let's continue feeding the basketball until we get to a well, respectable size. Okay, so now I think we're big enough to eat a spacecraft. No, not Juno. How about Voyager? Not quite. A pyramid? No, definitely not. What about a monolith? Which seems to make everything dark. That's creepy. Oh, the third stage of the Saturn V. Almost. Oh, that actually destroys everything it touches. Okay, so let's just continue with police boxes, because police. And we're almost at a good size. As the basketball continues to grow, makes it so that it can eat bigger objects, and that allows us to feed it bigger objects, which speeds things up. It's kind of exponential growth. Actually, that's exactly what it is. Okay, come on. Yes, it can eat Voyager now. It will now eat the world's supply of space probes. Except this one will actually eat it. So let's be careful about that. Okay, good. Voyager is a healthy snack for a balanced breakfast. Okay, so this is actually getting pretty large. I think now it can eat Juno pretty easily. Yep, which is the next step up in size. And once we have that to the point where we can't really see much more growth, we are definitely still growing. Okay. Pyramid. Not even close. Okay, a little bit close. We can stab the basketball with the pyramid. Okay, so we do have to get a little bit bigger before we can do that. But how about it can actually eat asteroids? Oh, okay then. Okay, so let's add some little asteroids. That works. Okay, that's a little bit too big. But these are actually going to work perfectly. So now it's actually big enough to eat some actual space objects, which is impressive. No really big ones, but enough. Okay. It's going to be a while until we reach that. So what are we going to do? Do we have any user objects we could use for this? No. Well, it looks like we're going to be going back here to objects, scroll down to Juno, and continue with that, because that we can at least see a little bit of a change. How much does it actually have to grow until we can speed things up? About as much as the pyramid, which that's actually quite a bit. So, to speed things up, we're going to do the little density change, and whoa! It looks like it just didn't, it needed a little bit of a push there to actually recalculate things. But now, it's much bigger, and I think, yes, it can eat the pyramids now. Here we go. And now, after feasting on pyramids, can eat the bigger asteroid. Not that one, that one. Oh, it can. Okay, so now things are really speeding up. How about these? No. The answer is no. And no. Now, there is a slight problem. The next asteroid up is pretty big. And the next one after that is giant. So, we need to get a little bit creative here. Oh, the 15K sub-meteor. Look at that. Do we have anything else? Too big. User objects. I do have some small objects. Oh, that's close. You know, if we tweak its density a little bit. Oh, and it popped up. There we go. That's exactly what we need. And then we can use this object we have to speed it up a bit. Now this is getting to pretty ridiculous sizes. We're now using the scientific notation for the mass of it. There would be far too many zeros. It's about 10 kilometers wide. Well, it's going to have a 10-kilometer radius soon, which would actually put it at 20 kilometers wide. But let's continue. If we go to minor, we can go to swift tunnel. Oh, so close. How about a few random asteroids? No, all way too big. Yep. Okay, so it looks like we're going to have to continue with what we were just using. If I can find it again. There we go. Which is fine. Let's see the density. Boom! Okay, you know what? Maybe we can do the, Yes! Mwah! As I said, things speed up as they go. Soon, actually, I think we can do random asteroid. Yes, here we go. So now this is going to speed up a lot. We're getting several orders of magnitude bigger when it comes to it. So this basketball is now, let's put it in comparison to the moon. Actually, that's not terrible. It's in the 10,000ths of the moon. But that's pretty big, actually. Now it's 1,000th of the moon now. How about Trichio? There we go. Now it's 5,000ths of the moon. 100th of the moon. 200ths of the moon. Now not quite Sedna. We just need to just feed it a little bit more. Now Sedna. And that speeds it up more. It's half the size of the moon. And it is the size of the moon. If we put the moon next to it. Oh yeah. Actually, they have very similar densities too. So now the basketball is the size of the moon. It's actually bigger. And that means that we can do some, let's let it eat the moon. And now if we go to Earth, we can begin making it the size of Earth by feeding it the moon. This is cannibalism. And now we can do Titan. And we are here. We are now at the size of the Earth. Look at that. Sadly, there isn't a ton we can do with this now. It's kind of just a really big basketball. Let's come up with a name. Basklanet, you know? That is a beautiful name, Basklanet. That was not a horrible name. So, yeah, that's that. There it is next to Earth. It is larger than Earth. Different densities, of course. But it is a mass of Earth, and it's a planet in its own right. So, there we go. That's that. Let's just for fun, though, delete this. Actually, save it. We may use it in a stream at some point. Delete it. And then add a random rocky planet. Let's make it look like a basketball. Because this will look a lot better when it comes to, being a planet. So we'd have the high elevation be black, the low elevation be black, and the mid elevation be orange. So there we go. That's, I guess, a basketball planet. Now, what we can actually do... Okay, we're going to cheat here to make a nice thumbnail. And this isn't clickbait because I'm showing how I did it. If we get Bask Planet, and we just spawn it in. Shoot, let's just make a new simulation here. If we get Bask Planet, right here, plop it in, and then we add... Let's do something... We'll do Earth. If we put Earth inside, right? We just need it to be slightly bigger when it comes to radius. If we edit, put it inside, turn up its mass. Oh, it's almost working. And we just move this a little bit. Just enough to have the atmosphere show. Okay, so I think at this point... There's the clouds, but Earth needs to be a little bit bigger to pull this off. A lot bigger. So let's tap this up a few more times. And... Oh, that's good. Okay, so this is almost perfect, actually. There we go. Look at that. Now, like I said, that's not how it's going to look until you secretly put an Earth in it. But, yeah. There is our basketball planet. Let's take a nice picture, use it for the thumbnail, and I will see you all next time. Leak all the likes. And subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all next time.